Hi Leos, it's Heather here with Earth Empress. I hope you guys are doing fantastic so far in April. This is going to be your mid-month kind of check-in. I'm going to just basically shuffle up a little bit. I pre-shuffled once or twice. I'm going to do it again just to kind of see what you guys are getting out, what energies you're in right now, what's going on around you, and just see what the cards are telling as they unfold. Now this is going to be for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. So please keep in mind it's not going to resonate for absolutely everyone. If it does seem to fit for you, that's wonderful. And if not, please don't try to force things. There are always a ton of amazing YouTube readers out there, guys. Just feel free to click on one of the links below and find one that fits for you. With that being said, also keep in mind, with it being general, if you're a cross watcher, this could very well be for you. And as always, trust your gut, use your intuition, be discerning in your energy, and, figure out which part actually speaks to your soul. Okay? Just do one more, and then we'll get started. Okay, so what can we get for Leo? Right out of the gate, guys. You guys have some spiritual insights, some movement going on. Some of you guys are definitely Seven of Cups. So maybe some of you are at a point in your life where you have so many options, so many choices on your path ahead, and maybe it's caused a bit of confusion for you or someone you're connecting with. Okay, guys, so first out the deck was the Hanged Man. It can represent Virgo energies. The Hanged Man is mostly about seeing things from a different perspective. Someone coming to some sort of light, some kind of epiphany, and seeing things completely different than what they had before. Usually it involves some kind of spiritual awakening, a spiritual journey. So maybe some of you have been on a journey inward, or maybe some of you are starting to kind of question your traditions, who you've always been, where you've always been headed, and you're starting to see things in a new light, from a new, set of eyes, a new mindset, a new soul, a new purpose. You're becoming one with yourself, and in doing that, a lot of the times, the things that we've been, done, or connected with for so long no longer serve us. So we have the Eight of Wands. And the Eight of Wands is about movement. It's about quick, fast-paced, very spiritual inclined movement. This is charging forth towards your calling. And with the Eight of Wands and the Hangman, it's like some of you have definitely seen things in a different light, a new perspective, and it's causing you to have some kind of rapid pace forward towards something or someone. And you guys have the Wheel of Fortune here too. The Wheel of Fortune is when universe kind of comes in and they see that we're headed in the right direction. They see that we're on our soul's path. We're on the right journey. We're following, our calling. And they basically take the wheel, and as soon as you head down that right path, and you guys are going in blazing in, guns hot. Because of that, because you're seeing things in a different light, because you're in a new perspective, in a new mind frame, the universe is kind of saying, okay, we're getting this going. This wheel's going, this fortune's turning, you're headed in the right direction. And apparently some of you guys are headed towards your Two of Cups. Two of Cups represents a deep, soulful connection with someone. For me, it can also represent making a choice to balance within yourself. So if this isn't a particularly romantic reading for some of you, if you're looking for, a life path information or, guidance as far as where you're headed towards some deep spiritual healing. And if you are connecting with this and it is resonating as a romantic reading, you guys are heading towards a soulmate. It can be past life connections, but it's mostly about someone that kind of fulfills you. You fulfill yourself, they fulfill themselves, and then together you give from your overflow. And it's a very mutual, satisfying, healing, fulfilling kind of relationship. And so you have the Five of Swords reversed. So if this does happen to be, I don't know if you guys can see that if it's in frame. If this does happen to be, you know, a relationship that you've been in before, if this is something from the past, some of you were at a period, either you were the other person you're connecting with, where you were at a standstill for a while, wondering if the battle was worth it. You know, the energy has reversed. So someone's come out of that energy of stalemate, of sitting in the battle, you know, the period of contemplation. Maybe that's connected to the Hanged Man. Maybe if this is representing you coming out of that energy and stepping forward into your power. What else can we get for Leo? Right out of the bat. So Six of Cups reversed. A situation where there's no balance. It can represent also not reconnecting with someone, which is so funny. The bottom of the deck, the Sun card. The Sun card is your card. It speaks about happiness, about joy. So the Six of Cups reversed. You know, upright, this is a very satisfying, balanced, mutual, give and take kind of relationship. It stirs some childlike innocence inside of you. And when it's reversed, for me, it doesn't necessarily mean the complete opposite. It's not complete negative, but it means that there's an imbalance. You know, either there's no reconnection happening right now, or there is an imbalance within the connection that needs to be healed, that needs to be, you know, leveled out. But you guys have the Ace of Cups. So you are the person you're connecting with. Someone here is wanting a new start, a new chapter, a new beginning in love, to make offers, to start fresh. The Ace of Cups is also about fulfillment. So if this is for you in particular, maybe you've had an imbalance spiritually or in your, you know, soul, and you're finding a way to fulfill yourselves, fulfill your happiness, fill up your cup, find what really sparks, you know, joy inside of you, and you're going after it. So we have, okay, the Knight of Wands, which could very well be your energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, the Wands are. You guys have cups. Cups are always Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But it's more so an energetic thing. And the Knight of Wands is someone that comes charging in charismatically. They head straight forward, no holds barred towards what they want, which is funny because that's literally just what I said with this Eight of Wands energy. It's like you've contemplated for a while. Your eyes have been opened, and you know what direction you're heading in. You know where you're meant to be, but you need to heal and balance yourselves first. Or, again, it needs to be balanced and healed in a situation in order for fresh starts to come in, new beginnings to come in. You know, this Knight of Wands, this is charging in forward. I feel like you're charging through hostilities and other energies. I feel like you've made your mind up, and the Seven of Wands, it speaks about combativeness, energies being around you that are toxic and just aggressive. I want to say violent, not violent, aggressive. You know, it can just be energetically draining for you. And I feel like you guys are charging through because you know your path. You know your calling. This is the High Priestess. Very spiritually in tune, very intuitive, know where you're headed, know where you want to be. You trust that the universe is there guiding you every step of the way, which they are. And that's falling out of that under that Five of Swords. So maybe you guys are coming out of a period of that contemplation, because it's like, you know, you just know, you have an inner knowing that things are working out for your benefit and you're heading in the right direction. You know, maybe with this Two of Cups, maybe if it's someone you were disconnected with, maybe it was because there was a lot of fighting, a lot of, you know, battling, a lot of triggers, you know, coming up, things like that. But you guys you're charging forward in the right direction, and it's like love and fulfillment is inspiring your motivation, your movement. We just need some healing. You've been in a period where you've contemplated, because you have inner healing going on right now as we speak. All right, so let's see what else we get. What else can we get for Leo? King of Wands. That's awesome, guys. And bottom of the deck, Fool. So the last energy of all of this spread is going to be taking a leap of faith. Whether it's you or someone else, we're going to see how this plays out, guys. So we have King of Wands here, which again can be your energy. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. This is someone coming into their power. I feel like you guys are transforming from the Knight of Wands, which is the novice, the charging in, heading out towards what you're passionate about, very charismatic, to this King of Wands where you've gained wisdom, you've gained life experience, you've gained experience, whether it's career, relationships, life in general. You are standing in your power because you've gained the knowledge that you need, and you know your place, you know who you are. You are empowered. This is falling under this Six of Cups and this Hangman. So I feel like heavily a period of introspection and healing that has to take place in order for movement to go forward. It's like once you get past that, this King of Wands, this energy, if it's representing you, you're coming into your power because you're healing within yourself. So I have Five of Cups here. Now, if this King of Wands is someone you are connecting with, this can be someone that's a period of, I don't want to just say regret. Sometimes it's nostalgia. Sometimes it's someone looking back, looking at what they've lost in their life. Looking back, with sadness. And if this is you, I feel like you guys are looking back because you can have the moment of sadness, the moment of, okay, I don't want to leave this behind. I hate leaving this behind. I hate the way things happen this way. But if you understand that there's a greater purpose and you follow your intuition and you embody that high priestess energy that you're coming through with, knowing that things happen the way they were meant to is going to kind of ease some of that Five of Cups, that torment. I keep getting torment, where it's like it's just stuck with you, such regret. And having an understanding that things have happened the way they're supposed to, it puts that at ease a little bit because it's happening for your greater good. So we have the Ten of Wands here. And maybe you guys are regretting, this is laying down burdens. This Ten of Wands is about someone that's been carrying burdens in a cycle for a very long time. Whether it's energetic, whether it's physical, whether it's relationship, career, family, friends, this is someone that has carried a lot on their shoulders. And I feel like this King of Wands, because he's looking at these things, it's like he's looking at the past. He's looking back at his life and things that have happened and regrets that he has and, weight that he's carried it. And it's like he's looking back with wisdom almost because he sees the bigger picture. Maybe that's what the Hangman is for you. It's seeing the bigger picture, just getting it. We have the Five of Wands reversed. So coming out of a period of inner conflict, inner turmoil, inner energies that are just going on, more, warping your mind, making you stressed, anxious, physically, mentally, emotionally, even spiritually. It can be energetically. You just, were combative inside yourself because you didn't know. I feel like some of you didn't know where you were headed. It's like you had so much going on around you in a connection or in a situation that it was hard for you to get your mind clear, to get your mind straight, to align your energies. And then the last one we have, that's beautiful. Seven of Swords reversed. So you're coming out of a period of deception. Whether this is, again, being deceived in a relationship, maybe someone you were with was very combative and they were very deceptive and they hid things, and maybe that's where the combativeness came from. Or this, I feel like more so is you coming out of a period of deceiving yourselves. This is my false mask card is what I call it. This is someone that wears a false mask sometimes where you are steadily being what everyone else wants you to be and not being true to yourself, not being true to who you are, your calling. And you're coming out of that energy, and I feel like it's because it's falling right under the High Priestess and the Five of Swords. So you're embodying this energy, you're embodying this intuition, this inner knowing, and because of that, you are no longer doing what doesn't serve you. You are no longer keeping people in your life that don't serve you. You're no longer wearing a false mask. You are who you are. You're just like, fuck it. This is me. This is who I am. And I'm okay with that. And because of that, you guys are embodying that Fool. You're in your power. You're in your King of Wands. It is gender fluid, male or female. And you are jumping forward, guys. I mean, you are. You're jumping forward. You're taking that leap of faith. That's beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful, guys. You are in your power. Trust your gut. That's what I'm going to title this little video. Trust your gut, because that is all over here. You have beautiful, beautiful, beautiful reads. I mean, you have the Ace of Cups here. You have the Wheel of Fortune. You have the Hangman. You have the Two of Cups. there is a connection here. Whether you choose to reconnect, that is your discernment, that is your choice. And at the same time, it's like, because you are heading in a certain direction, it's stirring things up. It's stirring up new beginnings, fresh starts for you, because you become more in tune with who you are. And this could be laying down burdens, that were no longer serving you, because energetically you're in a better place and you are ready to start over. Or, again, it doesn't have to necessarily mean leaving behind something. It can be, if this is a relationship, you can be starting over within a connection. Because I don't see anything particularly malicious or anything like that. Nothing, very destructive. But I do see that there was no balance, whether within this connection or maybe both of you were imbalanced within yourselves. And if this is just for you, this is you heading forward in your power to your fresh start, to your next chapter, to a new beginning. I love that, guys. Okay, well, that's going to be it for your mid-month. April 2019. I will see you guys in a couple weeks. Love and light.